All right, so today we're diving into something I think we can all relate to: sleep.
Sleep. The ever elusive. Always needed.
Exactly. But what if I told you you could potentially earn rewards just for getting enough of it?
Oh, now that's intriguing. You have my attention. Tell me more.
Well, we're diving into an article today all about this platform called HealthyCoin, and it's basically like a frequent flyer program, but for catching those ZZs.
Okay, now that's a concept I haven't heard before. Most of the time, it's all about the health benefits,
Yeah.
right? Which, don't get me wrong, are super important.
Yeah, the article actually gets into that. It emphasizes how it's not just about like waking up and feeling less groggy. It's about, having a sharper brain.
Oh, absolutely. The article highlights the connection between good sleep and improved memory, even a boost in creativity.
And not just that, like even if you're someone who's really into fitness and working out, you need good sleep for muscle repair and a strong immune system.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It really is something that everyone can benefit from, regardless of what you do. And, one thing that I found particularly interesting was how the article also went into the impact of sleep on things like mood and stress.
Yeah, that's huge. I feel like everyone struggles with that to some extent.
Exactly. And speaking of things that are becoming increasingly popular, the article then connects this to, the rise of all these sleep tracking devices.
Oh, totally. Like those Aura rings you see everywhere, or even just the sleep tracking features that come standard on smartwatches now.
Right. And this is where it gets even more interesting, because we're not just talking about tracking how many hours you're in bed anymore. These devices can actually break down your sleep into different stages.
You mean like deep sleep, REM sleep, all of that?
Yeah, exactly. And they use that data to give you personalized insights and help you develop better sleep hygiene.
That's wild. It's like having a sleep coach on your wrist. But I'm still trying to wrap my head around HealthyCoin. So, is it really possible to turn all of this tracked sleep data into, like, I don't know, rewards, like a free coffee or something?
Well, that seems to be the idea behind HealthyCoin. It acts as a platform where you sync the data from your sleep tracking device.
Okay, so you've got all the sleep data, you've got the platform, but how does that translate to me actually getting something out of it?
So from what I gather, the HealthyCoin platform, it analyzes your sleep quality and consistency. And the better you sleep, the more HYC tokens you earn.
HIC tokens.
Yeah, it's their own type of cryptocurrency.
Oh, okay, okay. So it's kind of like racking up points, but then what can you actually do with these HYC tokens? Like, what are they worth? So you're telling me I could potentially earn rewards just for like sleeping well? I mean, sign me up. But does that actually work? Can just having a reward system really change someone's sleep habits?
Well, that's the question, isn't it? It's certainly a very, very interesting concept. There's a growing amount of research in behavioral economics that kind of points to the idea that as humans, we're really motivated by rewards.
Yeah, like those loyalty programs where you like, rack up points for buying coffee or whatever.
Exactly. Or even something like a to-do list app on your phone. They gamify it so you get that little like dopamine hit when you check something off your list.
Oh, totally.
And it works, right?
Yeah.
Because it's tapping into that reward circuitry in our brains. And I think the thing with sleep is that even if we logically understand the importance of it, having that extra incentive of earning, HYC tokens or whatever it might be, that could be that thing that really pushes people to prioritize it.
It's like you're kind of like tricking your brain into doing something good for you, which I'm all for. But it's interesting though that the rewards that they were talking about in the article weren't just like random things. It seems like they were all kind of related to health and well-being.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely. And I think that's really smart on HealthyCoin's part. It creates this positive feedback loop where um, you're being rewarded for good sleep, and then those rewards themselves can further support a healthy lifestyle, which in turn promotes even better sleep.
It's like a win-win all around. Okay, but let's be real. Even with potential rewards, I think we both know that actually changing your sleep habits is not easy. Were there any practical tips or anything from the article that really resonated with you?
Yeah, there were a few that stood out to me. One that I think is really important but often overlooked is the idea of consistency. Sounds simple enough, but like really sticking to a regular sleep schedule even on the weekends can make a huge difference.
Oh, tell me about it. I'm so guilty of sleeping in on Saturdays.
Right. Well, I've all been there. But think about it this way. When you stick to that consistent schedule, you're basically training your body's natural sleep-wake cycle, right? Your circadian rhythm. And that helps to regulate all the sleep hormones, which makes it so much easier to fall asleep and then also to wake up feeling refreshed.
So I'm assuming that translates to more of those HYC tokens.
Exactly. The more consistent your sleep is, the more likely you are to actually reach those deep restorative sleep cycles that HealthyCoin rewards.
Hmm.
Another thing that the article touched on was the importance of creating a relaxing bedtime routine.
Okay, so does that mean I need to like ditch the whole scrolling on my phone in bed thing?
That would probably be a good start. Exposing yourself to that blue light from screens, especially right before bed, can actually suppress your melatonin production.
Melatonin, right. And that's the hormone that basically tells your body it's time to go to sleep,
Or
right?
exactly. It helps to regulate your sleep-wake cycle.
Hmm.
So, yeah, anything you can do to like wind down and disconnect from the stresses of the day is going to be helpful.
So we're talking like reading a book, taking a bath, meditating.
Exactly. Or listening to some calming music. Anything that helps signal to your body and mind that it's time to switch into sleep mode.
I mean, even if this whole healthy coin thing ends up just being like fad or whatever, it seems like it's at least getting people to pay more attention to sleep, which is.
Oh, absolutely. I completely agree with that. It's not every day you see a company trying to like gamify something like sleep instead of, trying to get you hooked on another like mindless mobile game or something.
Right. Like it really makes you think what's actually more valuable, leveling up in some virtual world or waking up feeling refreshed and energized and ready to tackle your day.
It's a good point. And it actually brings us back to something we talked about earlier. Like, regardless of whether or not you think this whole cryptocurrency thing is a good idea or not,
Mm.
I think the important takeaway here is just recognizing how valuable sleep actually is for your health.
Yeah, for sure. It's so easy to like get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life and end up sacrificing sleep for work or staying up late watching TV or whatever it is.
It's true. But
Mm-hmm.
like we've been talking about, sleep is so crucial for both your physical and mental health. And it's not just about, not feeling tired all the time. It's about improving your memory, boosting your immune system, even just being able to handle stress better.
It's like we're finally giving sleep the credit it deserves. It's not just another thing on your to-do list. It's an investment.
I like that. An investment in yourself.
Exactly. And so I guess the takeaway here is like whether or not there are any actual tokens involved, we should all be aiming for that like gold medal sleep, right?
100%. And who knows, maybe focusing on improving your sleep will help you unlock all kinds of other potential in your life that you never even knew was there.
Oh, that's something to sleep on. All right, well, that about wraps up our deep dive into the world of healthy coin and the surprisingly rewarding world of sleep.
Until next time, sleep well.